Hello, 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 y'all. I just had to jump on and say, when you waiting on God, you be going through so many kind of emotions. I can say me. I could say me. I be going through so many kind of emotions. I be like, oh Lord, when is it coming? Like when? God, I prayed on yesterday. They here today. But I heard this pastor say, he said, you pray on Monday, and if you ain't blessed by Tuesday, you ready to throw in the towel, give up, do all kinds of stuff. And y'all, I just came on here to encourage somebody while I'm encouraging me, because this helped me so much. And I was sitting up and I was telling my son, I'm like, no matter how many no's they gave you, you got to keep going, because that no push you closer to a yes, push you closer and closer and closer. I say, baby, it's easier said than done, I know, because it does get discouraging, but you got to know. I said, if I ain't taught you nothing, I taught you how to pray, so you need to be praying. And he said, Mom, he said, I know. He said, I know. I said, God got you. God ain't bring you this far to let you down, to let you go, to let you fall. God got you. And he just didn't understand. He understood that I'm saying this to him, but at the moment and at the time, he didn't understand that I'm talking to me. Like, what I'm telling him is really for me as well. Because I've been feeling like, oh God, when is it coming? When is that big break? You see other people, they got their big break. But one thing I know, and I told my best friend, I said, girl, you be calling me with all these blessings. Girl, I know God is in the neighborhood. Let me tell you, this ain't nothing that you just, oh, I looked and seen something else or seen somebody. This is what I'm going through. So I know God in the neighborhood. He at my best, my road dog house. I know he know I'm right here, right next to her. So I say that to say, when you waiting and you get discouraged, you just know God said, have faith the size of a mustard seed. And sometimes that's all it feel like it is. Sometimes it feel like, God, I'm looking for that mustard seed faith. God, and it's just, whew, it feel like that sometimes. And I could remember so many stories, but I could remember I wanted a truck. I wanted a truck. I've been wanting a truck for years, y'all. Years. And every time I went to the dealership, 2000, probably in 1998. Back then, I went in the dealership, always saying, this what I'm going in the dealership for. I'm getting me a truck. They like, you gotta get this little car over here. I'm like, dang, all right. I don't care what they give me, really. My mind and my heart say I want a truck. My credit said, you gonna get this little car over here. And so it was a no to the truck, but yes to the car. I'm like, okay, I got something. I ain't catching the bus. Do I know how to catch the bus? I do. Really do. Understand it. And I'm like, okay. I ain't had no car, broke down. So then fast forward, my car broke again, y'all. I had just paid that car off. And my car broke down. Y'all, my car started breaking in Ohio. I was leaving Georgia, going to Detroit to visit my family for Thanksgiving weekend. Car got to Connors. Anybody know Detroit? Got to Connors and Charlemagne and broke. Like, it wouldn't move. It was still running, but it wouldn't move. And I said, my car broke. All right, I called all the people I could call. Got a tow truck there. My ex-sister-in-law, she called me. She said, girl, what you gonna do? I said, girl, God got this. God got this. Without a doubt in my mind at that point, God got this. Not knowing nobody don't know that back in Ohio with me and my 2 kids in the backseat making noise. They playing. I said, y'all better hush and put them seatbelts on and get to praying. Get to praying. They little. Y'all, God hear y'all prayers. Y'all better get to praying because this car making noise and I don't know how we finna get to Detroit. But let me tell you one thing. When you going through your stuff and you like talking to somebody else, when I was talking to my son, I'm like, I'm living this. But can I give some encouragement to somebody? My son, or whether it's a friend or a stranger, you can encourage somebody as you go through. And listen to me, I'm saying go through. Because, baby, it's joy on the other side of this thing. I ain't telling you nothing that I don't know. So we get to Detroit, we get the Counters and Charlemagne, car cranked down. Don't know, it's broke. That's all I know, it's broke. Tow truck, pick it up, take it to my house, put it in the driveway. Car, all right. So then my friend give me his car. So okay, I go visit my family. We all sitting at the table. They like, what you gonna do? I don't know. God got it. Like when you know when people be asking you what you gonna do, I ain't got no plan. I'm waiting to see what God finna show up and do in this thing, y'all. So I'm telling my family, God got it. Like, don't ask me no more. My spirit is up. I'm not crying. I'm not hurt. Next day, I'm crying like I'm in the house crying, y'all. I'm crying because I'm like, what am I gonna do? I gotta get from Detroit back to Georgia because I got a job. I was assistant manager. How I only came down here, y'all. Came down with a little money. Not to buy no car. Not enough to buy no. Went to a car dealership, y'all. Used car. Let me tell y'all, used car dealership. The man say, this the car we got, this the car we got. Because I'm like, I ain't got no money down. He was like, well, you going to have to at least have $500. I'm like, well, what you going to give me if I got $500 down? He showed me a car, y'all, with over 100,000 miles on it. Okay, let me be clear, over 100,000 miles. And you want me to put $500 down. Okay. And I looked at my friend and I said, you going to give me the money? He was like, yeah, I'll give you the money. I'll give you the money. The man came back and said, we can't do the deal because it's the weekend. So if you come back on Monday, we can do the deal. Please pick up what I'm putting down. So, okay, Monday come. My friend went to work, so I'm like, okay, I'm finna catch the bus. The Detroit bus. I caught the Van Dyke. I caught the the Van Dyke bus, and then I had to catch the 7-mile bus or something like that. I know I had to catch 2 buses. I got off the bus, and as I'm getting off the bus driver look at me, he say, it's gonna be all right. I looked, I'm like, this man don't know me. What he talking about? Do I look like I've been crying too much? My face? I'm like, why did he say that to me? Why did he say that to me? Get off the bus because I gotta go see my mom. Whether the car broke down or whatever, I gotta go see my mom. Get to my mom's house, my best friend, my best dog, she know it, calls and say, we getting you a car today. Where you at? I said, at my mama's house. She was like, when you get ready to leave, call me. I said, okay, I'll call her. First car dealership we go to, y'all. Nope. Credit ain't gonna stand it. You need this, you need that. All right. I'm hurt. Go to the second car dealership. I tell the lady, My credit ain't that good. Da da da. I give her all the spiel. She give me why I ain't gonna get a car 101. And guess what? She ain't even took my license. So I get up out the chair. I leave my best friend sit there. My best friend said, where you going? I say, girl, my God too good for this. For me to sit here and listen to why I ain't gonna get a car and this lady ain't even took my license. My God too good for this. I walk out the door. My best friend comes. She say, let's go get something to eat. We go right around there on 8 Mile and get something to eat. Taco Bell. 2006. And she said, I got one more car dealership we gonna try on Jefferson. I'm like, all right, girl. All right. She said, it's gonna be all right. I said, let me tell you, because when I went home the night after I got there and I didn't have a car, the next day, and I didn't have a car, and I'm crying, let me tell y'all, credit card, I had like maybe one credit card. I'm like, okay, I got the yellow pages, so y'all know this has been a minute. And I'm looking like, okay, the Greyhound, how much I got to call the Greyhound. I got to get me and the 3 kids home. What can I do? Okay, I'm going to ask their dad to get them. I got enough to get me, trying to figure it out. But let me tell you how good God is. Let's not sleep on the fact God is so good. So we go to the last car dealership, y'all, on Jefferson. The lady, the sales lady at the door, she opened the door. She said, hey, how y'all doing? I'm like, we doing good. My best friend, she always happy. She like, hey. I'm like, we doing good. Because at this time, I'm beat down. I'm waving, y'all. I'm waving in my faith. I'm like, God, I know you got me, but show up. Like, show up. And so, so the lady say, oh, come on, sit down. So we sit down. She take my information. This time, I ain't even go in telling them my credit was bad. I ain't go in telling them nothing. We gonna see. That's what I thought. Okay, that part done. I'm gonna take you over here to the finance man. What part done? That we sat here like all of a second. Took me over to the man who closes out the deals. He told me, he said, okay, your car note, my car note. My friend, my best friend, she stopped the man. She said, wait a minute. She said, y'all are angels. Because the sales lady's still there and the man who closing out the deal still there. My best friend said, y'all angels. I'm sitting over stuck. Okay, I'm stuck. Because we only been here almost like, 20 minutes? Like, I'm stuck. Tears forming. Because I'm like, this is unreal. We walked in here, they greeted us so warm, so loving, so caring. The man put the deal together. But in the process of him putting the deal together, he told me this. He said, your credit didn't even come up. He said, your credit didn't come up. He said, but you know what? When God puts his hands over something, y'all, I get emotional telling this story. And it's 2020. And this story is from 2006. Because sometimes you have to take yourself back over some of these things. This ain't the only one, but this the one I want to tell y'all, because I waved and I had already told God, you own everything. Ain't nothing that you don't own. What? So y'all, he told me that. And from there, he just went to speaking faith and back into me. He was like, God got you. Come on. No money down. Y'all, no money down. I ain't having no way. To be real, to be transparent about this situation, I ain't having no way. I was going to get it. But when God got it, listen, when God got it, you don't have to get it. I was going to get the money, but this man told me no money down. It was 2006. And I was getting a 2007 brand new car. Took me down to the garage and let me pick the car I wanted. I picked a blue Impala. That Impala had 3 miles on it, y'all. 3. Let me backtrack. I was finna pay $500 down for a used car with over 100,000 miles. But when your God is good as mine, I got every time I tell the story to anybody, I tell it and I get excited, I get emotional, everything, because God got you. No matter what you feel like you going through, just know God got you. And I picked the car. I get to the kids. I'm like, y'all, they're like, Mom, how you get this car? This a rental. I said, this our car, y'all. They was like, how you get it? I said, God, I didn't even have an elaborate story to tell nobody. All I could say, God gave us this car to get home and to be all right. Y'all, this man put the insurance on my car, gave me a brand new car, and I didn't come out of my pocket with $0, okay? $0. Called the store manager that I was with. I was like, I just need a couple of more days. He was like, take your time. He said, I understand. Just you and the kids get back to Georgia safe. My best friend looked at me. I looked at her. All we could do is give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High, because he worked that thing so, y'all, he worked that thing so good. Like I can't even in this video explain and feel for y'all to feel my passion, because he worked that thing. He worked that thing so good. But remember, I told y'all I always wanted a truck. Fast forward. Got a couple of more cars in between. But I was like, I still all these years want a truck. I'm thankful, grateful, humble for what I have and what I was getting from them. I'm grateful. Let me be clear. Grateful. Because I know about the bus system, the Iron Pimp coming down. I ain't scared to get back on it. Just got on it in June, just on the strength of. Okay? So, this truck was just rad. It's like the whole streets was just overfilled with these trucks, y'all. And I say this to say, because my son told me, he said, Mom, just tired of these no's. I done got 50 no's. I'm like, baby, but it's putting you closer to your yes. Please believe it. Please hold on to God and know he's setting you up for your yes. He's setting you up. He just telling you, hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoever hear this in the sound of my voice, hold on. Hold on. I ain't telling you nothing I ain't going through as of now. Okay? So I go to the dealership. I'm off work one day. I go to the dealership. I'm just going to go look, because these trucks been haunting my spirit, and I've always wanted a truck, but why is this particular truck haunting my spirit like this? So I go to the car dealership. The car salesman, he meet me at the door. He nice. He is so nice. We go back. I'm still like, I ain't finna let these people run my credit. I've been building my credit since such and such time. I put locks on my credit. I'm not finna. So I call. I'm like, okay, I'm giving him all kinds of excuses. He said, if you want to just see, we could just see, salesmen. So I said, okay, go on to see. So he run everything. I'm like, after probably about 30, 40 minutes, I'm sitting there like all these excuses, like, no, I don't want them to run my credit. No, because I can't take a no. But remember, I'm in a nice car. I had a really nice car. This was in 2019. I had a 2015 Sonata. 1922. Yeah. So I believe it. Yeah, the beginning of 19. So He run my credit. So he go back and talk to this other man. I guess he went back and talked to like the girl, but she took me with her into the finance office. But he left me in his office this go around, y'all. And so the man come, so I get up out his office because I'm jittery. I'm like, I shouldn't have let them run my credit. I'm walking around the showroom. I'm looking. I'm actually sitting in the truck that I got. Okay. So the finance man come up to me. Here I go, off rip. What you came off here to tell me I can't get it? I need a co-signer. I said, you don't even got to tell me. I'm going off on the man, y'all. But I'm nice about it, but I don't even want to hear it. I know you about to tell me no. Like, okay, keep your no. I'm about to go. He was like, what's wrong? He said, all I came over here to tell you the options of your car note. Y'all, let me be clear. The what? How much? If you gonna tell me about a car note, I'm about to get this truck. Y'all, let me tell y'all. I was going into smaller dealerships back when they were telling me no. Okay? All through the years, going into these smaller, just smaller dealerships. I may went into Mazda. I may went into just smaller dealerships. And they told me no back in the day. Y'all, the truck that was haunting me in my spirit in 2019 was a Lexus. Laugh at me if y'all want, because I laughed at myself like, you just gonna jump up and walk into a Lexus. And in my mind, I should have been walking into Benz, okay? So I walk in Lexus. So I'm telling the man, he was like, ma'am, I came over here to tell you. And he started laughing at me. He was like, what's wrong? I said, I just don't feel like you telling me no. So I beat you to the punch. He said, you sure did, because I got a yes all day. He said, it ain't no money down. And you ain't got to pay no car note for a couple of months. I had to pause when I tell you. I was like, what? I called my husband like, hey, I got a car. I said, and then I said, and I couldn't believe it, y'all. I couldn't believe it. I know my God. He said he will give you the desires of your heart. Like, it's been years. This desire may have scooted over and sat back and let some other stuff come up. But it was still a desire. But it wasn't, I'm like, well, what's that thing called that y'all, you could take the car home for a couple of days and just see if you like it? That's what I came up with, y'all. The man said, you sure can? I can take it home. I think I picked that car up on Tuesday. They ain't come get the car till Friday, y'all. And guess what? When he came up there, he came to me because I was at work. And I was like, well, if y'all don't come, I could drop it off this day. He was like, but the person ain't going to be there or something. He was like, because I toyed with him. I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it. I can't. Like, I couldn't. And the reason I said it was because I couldn't wrap my mind around. I ain't putting no money down. I'm walking out with a nice truck from Lexus. Yeah. It took me back to 2006. Like, I spent all of an hour maybe. And I'm no money down again. But at this point, at 2019, I had the cash. I was like, I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them. I got a down payment, a good one. I got the credit. I got this. I'm ready for them. They can't come how they came to me in 2006. They can't come like that to me because I done up my game. Okay? And when he came, it was just like 2006. You got it. No money down. God. And let me tell y'all, God still makes a way for me. Y'all, this 2022. Just sit on it. Pick up what I'm putting down, because I'm telling y'all, when you feel like giving up or you feel like I done heard so many no's. And then I even, like I told you, I tried to beat the man to the punch. Before you try to tell me no, I know I got my stuff together, but maybe because of the price of this truck, I don't know. Like, I don't want to hear it. He was like, he laughed. I was like, this man laughing. What he laughing about? Then I started thinking other stuff. He laughing because I'm this, or he laughed. That man was laughing because he said, I came over to tell you, to give you the option. If you add this, your car note will be this. If you add that. What? Y'all, I drove off, and then when they came and was supposed to pick the car up, y'all, he brought the papers for me to sign. The car ain't left me since I drove it off the lot. Okay? And that ain't to be boastful or braggful. That's for you to know that if you got faith the size of a mustard seed, that you hold on and you hold tight, that God is a man to never lie. He is true to his promises. He is true to his word. He got you. And I need this. Like, I'm going back to tell y'all, but I'm going back to strengthening myself and to also let my son know and my daughter know, listen, I ain't telling y'all nothing I ain't been through or that I ain't going through. But while I'm in it, I need to encourage somebody, I need to encourage you. Because when God show up, let me tell y'all, in my life, when he show up, I'd be like, people be wanting a whole long story. And when they be like, so how you get it? God, I don't got no long story. God. And anyone who know him, that's enough, because you know it worked out so smooth. You know that the people was put in place. You know that the things were put in place. And my friend, she told me, she said, because I'm out here, I'm searching. This my company, Far Investment Company. And I'm like, I'm looking for investment properties, and I done went with this realtor, and I'm out here searching for these properties, and I'm not getting them, and I'm getting outbidded, and I'm upset, crying, just like, this can't be. I done seen over 30 properties. And y'all, I'm telling y'all this now, but when I come back to tell y'all, or when y'all see the next post or whatever, y'all gonna be like, she said it. Because when God worked that thing out, the property that's for me, that's for Far Investment Company, LLC, just know, when I come with the story, just know, when you say how it happened, God. And if I bust out in tears right then, or I bust out into a dance, just know that your girl, she got a good daddy, a good Heavenly Father. And he gonna work it out. I'm out stressing, can't figure it out, I'm so tired. I just was like, you know what? So I could relate to my son saying he don't want to hear no. When they telling me no on these properties, I'm just like, you know what? I need to take a break. I'm so sick of saying no. I done went to all these properties. I done dealt with a couple of people helping me find. God, when it's time for this company to blow up, just know. I got a story. I got a story on how I got here. But once I got there, all I can say is, God, Because God had to keep me. He had to hold me up because God, I'm just laying on you. Like God, because you don't know. But when you don't know, you got a Father who knows. Like he know what you gonna get. He know what he got it. He know it. And I be done fell apart, y'all. Y'all may not be done fell apart. But I done had my days of falling apart, falling up, falling down, rolling over. Can't understand it, don't want to. But God, and he brought me a mighty long way. And he showed him like, you wanted that? And you just, y'all, I had gave up on, I always want, like I said, I always want a truck. But saying all the no's and just being happy at that time that he blessed me out the wazoo with the car. The truck had been like moved over, was on the back burner. But God say, I know that's a desire in your heart. It is. And when he blessed me with it, even though I had told the finance man how he finna come tell me these 900 no's, when he blessed me with it, y'all, smooth. God's so smooth. He funny, but he worked I just want y'all hang in there, hold on, and know that prayer is so much power in prayer. That to know your God, to have a relationship with your God, when he come in and you all front, he gonna just slide on in there. You gonna God, what? You just God, cause he let you know I got you, and that's all you need. Is to feel and know he got you and everything gonna be all right. So I hope this encouraged somebody to just hang in there, hold on, and know that God loves you. Have a wonderful, blessed day.